Hi, it's Reverend Ben, and this is your weekly video. I say weekly, but I haven't done a video in the last 2 weeks because I haven't been feeling well. I'm feeling better now, and so is my wife, Lucinda. Thanks to everyone who offered their well wishes for our health. I know that several of you are struggling with your health right now, and I want to offer you love and blessings. When I invite you to take 3 deep breaths with me, this time I want you to focus on your body, what you're feeling, the chair you're sitting on, if it's a chair, what you're hearing around you, what you see, both in this image and in the room or wilderness around you. I want you also to focus on what you're feeling. Are you mad about something? Are you frustrated? Are you joyful, grateful about something? As we take our first breath in together, and we let it go. And then our second breath, breathe in all the day's tensions, and as you let it go, you can let them go. Our third breath in, and then out. Our chalice lighting for this video is about the joy of feeling our emotions. Here it is. In a world where emotions often guide our actions and reactions, understanding and managing them is crucial for fostering compassion, empathy, and harmony within our community. And I got those words from a description of the worship service that Janae Johnson led last August in Tarpon Springs. And speaking of Janae, we appreciate an individual or a team each week. And as I record this video, it's the day after the annual meeting. And I loved all the individuals who were appreciated during that annual meeting. I wanted to give a special shout out to staff, so specifically to our Director of Religious Education, Janae Johnson, who has done such spectacular work fostering and furthering the mission of UU St. Pete during all 3 years of my working here and several years before that. Also Cheyenne Hala, or Cheyenne Collins, who has worked here for 2 years and done absolutely spectacular work for those 2 years. I already miss her, and most of you know she is only working here until the end of June, probably also the first few weeks of July to help orient the new person. And then finally, Lisa Dawn, who was our sexton all of this year, no longer is our sexton, but still the three of them have made such an impact in the work that we did this year that I didn't want to let that go unthanked and unnoticed. Sometimes in churches, staff are taken for granted, and I don't want that to happen here. So thank you, Janae. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Cheyenne. We're starting a weekly tradition of giving a shout out to those of you who watch from home. And this is partly because you're the ones who mostly give me the feedback that you like the video. So I want to say hi to Sally Wallace. Sally, hello. I hope you're doing well. It was lovely being in your house a few months ago, and just want to send my love and blessings your way. This week in UU St. Pete, we're dedicating our final tiny home that we're going to build. This is done in collaboration with other community groups, but the dedication will be on Thursday at 10 a.m., so I hope to see many of you there. Friday, of course, we're having the Sunset Supper, and we always need more volunteers for that. You can contact Sabina, actually about the tiny home dedication or Friday Sunset Supper. Then on Saturday from 9 to noon, Janae continues to teach her spiritual faith formation class. It's happened a bunch of classes already, but I believe the next one is this Saturday. You can contact Janae for more information about that. And then on Sunday, Aaron Powers will lead worship on the topic of a wonder box. Allison Longkey will be Erin's worship associate, and it is also the start date for our new staff member, because we have hired Erin's daughter, Sophie, to be our next live streamer. Thank you, Sophie, for being willing to do this job. Welcome to the staff team. We are still seeking applicants for both the sexton and the office coordinator positions. That's this week. Then next week, the office is closed on Monday for Memorial Day. We've decided to actually close the office on Mondays for the rest of the summer. The office will still be open on Thursdays and Fridays from 10 to 3, and most of the leaders can get in here whenever they want to. June will be the General Assembly. Me, Janae, Cheyenne, a bunch of folks from UU St. Pete are going to be there. I will be out of the area from June 17th till the 23rd. My flight home, and Janae's flight home as well, is the 23rd, and we're both going out on June 17th. Some folks are attending at different times, but those are the flights Janae and I are taking. June is also Pride Month, and I want to thank everyone who has turned out to help coordinate all of our Pride events. And I'm excited that once again, all 4 UU congregations in Pinellas County are participating. So that's us, UU Tarpon Springs, UU Clearwater, and the UU Fellowship of St. Petersburg, which is a small UU fellowship that broke off from us, I believe, in the 1980s or 90s, and their worships are online. Excited to work with folks from our congregation and also folks from those other 3 congregations. Big thanks to Robert Wallace for coordinating our Pride events. It starts on the 1st of the month. June 1st is Dunedin Family Pride Day. It's also called Pride in the Park. It'll be from 12 to 5. There's going to be food, music, games, and more. UU Clearwater and UU Tarpon Springs will have a booth, and volunteers are welcome, or you can just stop by and say hi. The name of the park is the John Lawrence Pioneer Park. Now, I know that some of you are aware that there is a family day here in St. Pete. It's on Saturday, June 7th. We don't have the capacity to staff a booth there as we have had in previous years, because we are going to be staffing a booth at Gulfport Pride, which is that same day. Gulfport Pride, I'm very excited for Gulfport Pride. That's where I live. Please contact Robert or anyone else on the organizing team to sign up for shifts for our booth at Gulfport Pride. At the end of the month, after the General Assembly, is St. Pete Pride. It'll take place on Saturday, June 28th. A lot of us are going to be marching, and some of us, like me, will be marching a little, but mostly riding. We're trying to decide whether we rent a golf cart this year, but there hopefully will be an accessible way to participate if you can't walk the whole time. Then the very next day, Sunday, June 29th at 3 p.m., UU St. Pete is excited to sponsor, once again, the Interfaith Pride Worship Service. Now, this is a unique opportunity. I would like to hand out a lot of little flyers that say, come and worship with us tomorrow at the St. Pete Pride Parade. And if we all can do that, I have a feeling we're going to fill up the sanctuary, mostly with people who have never been here. So that's Sunday, June 29th at 3 p.m. We will have our service that morning at 10:30. So that will be a day when we will be leading 2 services. I would like to meet with you and talk about whatever you want. You can contact me, minister@uustpete.org, and we can set up a time. My office hours are now Thursdays and Fridays, 10 to 3 for the rest of the summer, or we could pick another day to meet. Now, when we extinguish a chalice like this one, that is always an opportunity to ignite the flame inside ourselves. I believe that flame to be an unquenchable flame. Let's keep it lit until we see one another again. Take care, blessings, and try to remember, you are not alone.